Hello everybody, Kenny from the Bearded Gentleman here, and welcome to part 3 of Tokyo Dark. Now, this is really gonna suck, because this is post-commentary, because for whatever reason Audacity decided to fucking implode, and I just went to edit this video, and it turns out the sound decides to shit itself about like 25 seconds in. The bills that doctor gave me right on the table where Kazuki left them. Count on him to pester me about my health even when he's gone. I hate these pills, but I'll keep taking them for your sake. So yeah, I'm gonna have to reread all this shit. There I am, taking my meds, losing my sanity, gaining my sanity from that. I'm gonna talk to our kitty. Hey, little one. Look at you sleeping there, not a care in the world. At least you're alright. I don't know what I'd do if both you and Kazuki... No, I can't think like that. There's more to all this and too many unanswered questions. So I'm probably going to be reading it a little bit faster than I would have originally, unless I actually like skip over some stuff like I am right here. Don't worry, little one. So I'm watching the video, obviously. And here, I originally read out what was on the background, but I'm not going to this time. As you can see, it's that story about what happened to us in the sewer in the last video. So this will give you more than enough time to read it. If not, pause the video. Hopefully my mouse cursor isn't getting in the way and I'm being stupid, because I know I'm like going under it as I read it. So how are all of you doing? I think I'm catching furious mouse clicks. But that's okay, because this is it's the price to pay for fucking post-commentary. Oh, come on, me of the past, hurry it up. I'm just enjoying the sweet tunage. Because, Detective Ito pretty much just, like, reads out a summarized blurb of what's written there, but I actually liked to read that kind of shit. Come on, me, speed it up. Jesus. Must be a slower reader than I thought. Anytime. I'm just sitting there. Slightly moving the mouse cursor. Oh, there I go. Okay. I think I finally got to the end. Why am I fucking with the keyboard down there? An article from 2 weeks ago. Everything in it is laid out so neat and factual, it makes it seem so simple. It's like that all happened to someone else. Like the Ito on the page is a different person from some other world, yet is not. That's what happened to me, or so they say. It always sucks to fucking lose the actual audio that's supposed to go with the video, because it's never the same when you gotta do it in post-commentary. And they write that like it's true. The press will try to simplify any story to sell papers, like Kazuki always said. Other things about that night don't add up either. After backup finally did arrive, they couldn't find any trace of the girl. Fingerprints on the red paint were inconclusive, and the knife at the scene was clean too. That's what they told me. But there's no way that can be true. What really happened down there? We intend to find out. So yeah, our apartment is a lot more bleak than it once was. I've been avoiding spending too much time in this room lately. Memories of that night always come flooding back whenever I do. Sometimes I think I can hear his voice just beyond the door, and then when I open it, I'll see him there, finding these last few weeks to be just a bad dream. But it's no dream. He's gone. I don't know what hurts more, the fact that he's gone, or the way it happened, taken by a girl who shouldn't exist. Reina, that was her name. I remembered a few days after the sewer, but kept it to myself. At the debrief, they had been talked to a station psychiatrist, and one look from her was enough to figure out what everyone else must be thinking. The police reports, the press, no one's mentioning the girl. But I saw what I saw. If she came back, then maybe... If only I could get some time to collect my thoughts and investigate the scene myself. I'm sure I could find something to prove she was there. I doubt they'll let me anywhere near it, though. At least for now. One way or another, I'll find the truth. And yeah, there was nothing else to do in here. I swept the mouse around anyway. Hey, I brought you some dinner. Thanks, Yumi. You didn't have to do that. You need to eat something, neighbor. You can't just sit around all day, right? I know that. It's just... It's alright. You don't have to thank me. I'm no good with this stuff. But Ayami, I'm really sorry about Kazuki. I mean, I know that he meant a lot to you. I didn't know him very well, but... Stop. Just stop. You don't... I'm sorry, Yumi. I didn't mean it. Forget it. Forget I said anything. I'm sorry I snapped at you. Guess it's all been a bit much. I bet you're evil. Secretly evil. That was a big one, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I know we're not best friends or anything. I was just worried is all. Sorry, Yumi. That's my phone. Work again? It's like they know when we're talking. Yeah, maybe. I have to take this. Yumi, thanks for the food. Anytime.
Hi.
Ito here.
Ito, I'm sorry I didn't call you sooner. I needed to come into the station as soon as you can.
What's this about?
It'd be easier if we talked in person. See you soon.
I give him the Grossberg voice this time around, because why the fuck not? Hello? I've worked with Saki Ishibashi for years now, and she hasn't changed a bit. Her hard work and pleasant smile are only matched by her love of gossip. Well, at least I'm able to keep up with myself. All the CCTV cameras in the station can be viewed here. Saki stays up to date on all the office drama by having an unrestricted view of the whole building. Oh, hey, Ito. I didn't think we'd see you back so soon.
Konnichiwa.
Well, ready or not, I'm here. But what happened? It's alright, Saki. You don't have to say anything. It's just so awful. I know you two are close. I mean, I heard. Yeah, we were, but seriously, you can leave it alone. I'm fine. If you say so, but I'm glad you're being so positive. No matter what people say, I know you cared about him and did everything you could to save him. Thanks, Saki. Wait, what exactly are people saying? I guess it's only fair to give you a heads up since we're friends. They've been some rumors about what happened to Tanaka. Rumors? What kind of rumors? Well, that's... maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to upset you. Out with it, Saki. We both know you can't keep something like that to yourself for long, so you might as well tell me now. Fine, but you didn't hear it from me, okay? On account of all the bad press surrounding Tanaka, the higher-ups are looking for someone to pin this all on. Someone close to the case, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think I understand. Just fine. Officer Bando told me earlier that Tyra was boasting about some promotion, and I saw some movers going into your office on the CCTV earlier. It doesn't look good is all. Tyra? That guy needs a swift punch to the back of the head sooner than he needs a promotion, and movers in my office? This is too much. See? I told you you'd be upset. It's not all definite, though. All I know for sure is that I've seen on the monitors, and what Bando's told me. Hold on a sec. Who's Officer Bando? That's not some alias he came up with, is it? I only tried that with you one time, and you figured it out right away. Bando transferred in from the Osaka branch a few weeks ago, and he's a total sweetheart. Sometimes he comes and talks to me at the front desk when he's free. Huh. Did you say anything else about Tyra's mysterious promotion? Not that I remember. All I know is he's been on the 4th floor doing some legwork for the detectives lately and overheard it. If I run by my office, maybe I'll see this Officer Bando and ask him myself. Hey, that reminds me. If you see him, could you give him this? There you go, me. Yeah, I decided not to pry into her fucking personal affairs. Yeah, I lost a little professionalism, but whatever. Fuck it. Helping out friends. So you knew about that too, huh? Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. Go to the Elamotron. So I think I mentioned this in the original recording, but this kind of reminded me of the original Clock Tower a little bit. Like the elevator scene. So I can only go to the basement, the 4th floor, and the 7th floor. Yeah, get a little blurb about what all these places are. And the top floor is the boss's office. Oh, pardon me. Up we go. There he is.
Oh, sorry to have called you in here like this, Ito. I know we promised you some time off earlier after the whole rotten situation. I meant to talk to you earlier, but with everything going on, well, you know how it is. Yes, indeed. It's been a media circus for the last 2 weeks. Damn reporters were waiting for any excuse they could to go for our throats, and they found it. And the deputy chief starts calling me. And the chief. Hell, I got a call from the mayor last night. All of them want this case solved and out of mind. Yeah. If he was here to see it, Tanaka would be furious at all the bureaucracy. Can't even count the number of times he yelled at me after similar speeches I made to him. He was a good man.
Yes, sir, he was.
Let's cut to the chase. With every paper and news station covering your case, the mayor's demanding a formal inquiry on your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. The whole thing was rotten, if you ask me. Unfortunately, there are no do-overs in police work, and even choices that seemed right at the time can turn around and bite us later on. It's not only you. I made a mistake that night sending you in alone. I'll pay for that, too. Keep an eye on your professionalism using the spin system from time to time. Don't give those vultures anything to pick at. It's not just the inquiry, though. I'm concerned about you and the choices you make, professional or otherwise, have far-reaching effects in the future. Yes, indeed. The people who will work with you and trust you, the options you'll have available to you are all hinged on your ability to keep a professional face. One more thing. Given the circumstances, we think it best to transfer you out of the violent crime department for the time being.
Transfer? Sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the other veterans, and I've only been in the unit for a few years. Surely my record should speak for itself. I mean, let's at least talk about it first.
This isn't a negotiation, Detective. Think of it as a chance to get a fresh start. For the next month, you'll continue on to be on leave, fully paid, of course. Yes, of course. Of course! I'll need to take your badge until you return. The gun you can turn in downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping out with some of the vice and insurance fraud cases. As another detective will be moving into your place, we'll need to clear out your office. I've asked the movers to come in today and give you a hand. Do I make myself clear, Ito?
Yes. Sir, I understand your decision, but surely this move should be only temporary?
That's enough, Detective. Until the internal hearing about your case is complete, there'll be no further discussion of this. Now please go to your office and pack away any personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us. And Ito, take care of yourself. Yes, of course. Indeed.
Well, shit.
Turn in your badge and gun.
Now we take a look around, see where all the detectives hang out. There's a couple nameless bozos in the background who don't fucking mean anything. Can't talk to them or nothing. There's this douche. Hey, Ito, hold up. I heard you back in the station. Real shame about Tanaka. He was one great detective. You're right, he was the best. Almost hard to believe he let himself get caught the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He goes missing and can't manage to contact anyone even once? I thought he would have tried to get in touch with you at least, since you were his partner and all. Anyway, you shouldn't blame yourself, Ito. It was dumb to send you in there alone without no backup. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own. Fuck you. I said that in the original, that's for sure. Told that guy to go fuck himself. Trying to imply something about me, Tyra? Who, me? Nah, but what do you expect when they send a little detective in all by herself? All I'm trying to say is you could have used the help. Once again, fuck yourself. Sometimes I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them, Tyra will disappear. Unfortunately, that tactic hasn't worked yet. Who's this clown? I once partnered with Detective Nita and was surprised by how competent he was. If he didn't attach himself at the hip to Tyra, he could probably make a good detective. So he's one of those people who changes depending on who he's with. An alarm for fires, earthquakes, and other emergencies. They told me that as the only female detective, it would be best to give me extra space, which translated to sticking me at the end of the hall. Behold our crappy, half-packed office. What a morning, I'm exhausted. First the bosses dump me out of violent crime and then send movers ahead of me so everyone in the station knows about my demotion before me. What a mess. If it wasn't going through enough already, at least with my public shaming, I doubt anyone will have the courage to bother me in here. Gives me a chance to regroup and plan my next move. Oh, Christ. That actually got me. I wasn't expecting that. Even though this is a fucking goddamn post-commentary, it still got me. Let's look around at our stuff. A new email's in my inbox from Yukimura. Looks like it's gone out to all the detectives. Let's see. Detective Ito's been under a lot of pressure. Tragic loss of Tanaka has affected us all. I think I see where this is leading. That is, Ito will be temporarily reassigned, so he did make it public. How humiliating. Real nice of him to wait until I was out of his office before he hit send. After all this time, why doesn't he believe me? Ah. I've been in this office for years now, quietly working my way into the boys' club to be a respected detective. Look at it now, all the hard work shoved into some boxes to be handed off to whoever brown knows their way into a promotion, no doubt. Can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything all these years if it could be so easily packed away and forgotten. Yukimura doesn't believe me. I'm the laughing stock of the station, and now I'm being moved out of the office and to top it off. Or being moved out of the office to top it off. Doesn't get much worse than this, but it's Yukimura that stings the most. I thought I could trust him, but instead he tells me to turn in my gun like I'm some sort of criminal. Sitting around here isn't going to change anything. If they won't investigate, I will. First things first, I need to get my hands back on that mask. Reina mentioned it over and over, and it's the only clue I have to go on. Fucking mask. Get out of here with that creepy shit. I want none of it. You hear? None of it. Forensics gave the mask a once-over and stuffed it down in the basement. I should go down and scope it out. Here comes the sneaky music. We're gonna go rogue. Hello. Officer Bando, the recent transfer from Osaka. It seems Sasaki on the front desk is quite smitten with this guy. Hi, you must be the new transfer from Osaka. I'm Detective Ito. That's right, transferred in last week. How you doing, Detective? Please, call me Bando. Y'all got a big station here. Embarrassed to say I could never find my way around the Tokyo branch all that well. Get myself lost half the time, to tell you the truth. So you must be the one that's all over the news. Don't worry, never could trust the press. None of them know a damn thing about police work, if you're asking me. And it sounded like you caught a rough one. Sorry about your partner. Thanks. Rough is an understatement. Give the envelope. Ishibashi at the front desk wanted me to give you this. Huh? Saki did? Well, hand it over then. Let's have a look. Oh, well, I didn't reckon she'd send something like this. That's just because you don't know her like we do, Officer Bando. Yeah, well, do me a favor, would you? I know not exactly professional, but tell her to meet me on the roof in about 20 minutes. I'd do it myself, but I'm too busy. Yeah. Alright, but not a word of this to any of the other detectives, got it? You got it, Ito. You're alright, I'll crack this work out and then I'll get upstairs when I can. I owe you one. I think I get an Achievo for that, too. Or maybe I get it after I actually tell Saki. I think that's how it goes. Bando's on the roof. I passed on that letter you gave me. You did? Way to go, Ayami. What'd you say? Was it too much? Wait, you didn't read it, did you? Oh god, you read it. Please, forget everything you saw. Slow down. I didn't read it. He asked me to tell you to meet him on the roof as soon as possible. On the roof? That's romantic, right? It's like I'm in a TV drama. Oh, dang it. If I leave my post and something happens to those cameras, Yukimura will go nuclear. Decisions. I've got it. You're not on duty now, right? Watch the front desk for me? I won't be long. 10 minutes tops. Please. Sure. That's my girl. I knew I could count on you not to stand in the way of true love. I'll be right back. With Saki gone, I could disable the recording systems and move around the station without being seen, but not without getting her in trouble with Yukimura. So here, I decided not to be a fucking dick. Oh, there's that Achievo. I decided to leave the cameras on because I didn't want to get her in trouble. I'm already in enough shit, and I can use insanity as an excuse. I'm just checking my stats. Shaken, but otherwise okay. So with that being done, yeah, I waited around for a little bit. I'm like, is he actually going to come back quickly if I wait, or should I just bail? And eventually I just decided to bail. Anytime. I really wasn't sure how it was going to go if I decided to wait or not, so I ended up wasting a bit of time in this episode just fucking goofing around on the screen. Not too much time, not so much that I would have to make a cut or anything, but now we're on our way. Had to get close enough to talk to that guy. Earthquake. Didn't think you'd stick around here after that big earthquake this morning, Mori. Ugh, don't remind me. I'm trying to keep my mind off it. How you holding up, detective? Taking it one day at a time, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised to find you still working evidence. Tanaka put in a recommendation for your promotion. Yeah, I think the people upstairs have got other things on their minds right now, from the sounds of things. Besides, I think you stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions on my last case. May have pissed off a few of the wrong people. Ugh. Makes me squirm thinking what it'd be like being in an earthquake in this basement. Wish you hadn't reminded me. Oh, and I'm really sorry about Tanaka, Detective Ito. I respected him a lot. He'll truly be missed. Thanks. I miss him too. Yeah. It wouldn't let me talk to him again until I, moved. The gate to the evidence room is locked. Mori has the key, but in desperate times, I've seen Tanaka pick the lock. Yeah, here's where I tried to, move away. I didn't figure it out until, the next time I came back. Yeah, I still can't talk to him. I have to leave and come back. There's only one way to evidence control, and that's through the elevator. Kind of a big oversight, if you ask me. Absolutely. Yeah, see, that appeared when I went to go into the elevator, but it wouldn't let me fucking look at it before. And I think I actually, like, jumped back out of the elevator. Because I wanted to check it. And I don't think it let me check it again. Yeah, it didn't. But then I think I tried to go over there and talk to him again before I went into the elevator. Maybe I didn't. Yeah. I tried to walk under the camera to see if I could get the prompt to show back up, but it never did. Knock him. Yeah, I decided to not do either one of those options. Because those were both very extreme. Yeah, see, it didn't even blip back up there again when I went back into the elevator. And
Ether, there's no more talk about this on the matter. Please return to your office and go home and rest.
but sir, hear me out.
When the chief gives an order, I do it, no matter how much I dislike it, because my superior officer and you should be doing the same. This conversation is over. Yes, indeed.
Alright, so we got rushed out of the office. And we got +5 neurosis for that, too. At this point, I can't... It seemed like when I was recording it the first time, I can't remember if having positive neurosis is a good thing or negative neurosis is a good thing. So after this morning's quake, I bet everyone would clear out of here in a hurry if the alarm went off. Yeah, I decided against it for the time being. Yeah, because new shit appeared. That's something I figured out, is that you can't always interact with certain things until you have some kind of context, or you find the thing to use it on before you can actually take it. Like if you saw it somewhere in the environment. Right, here goes nothing. And then we bailed. We bailed as fast as we could. I don't know why I fucked around there like that. Maybe I couldn't get the prompt to appear right away. I don't know, I can't remember. So, Maury's gone. We picked the lock because we're fucking smart. And we go for the mask. As I held the mask in my hands again, I immediately questioned why I'd gone through such great lengths to get it back. A small piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk. It wasn't the answer to my problems. As strange as this sounds, I'd hoped the mask would react in the same way it did when I touched it in Kamakura. At least that would have justified what I'd done, and proved the sensation I'd felt that day wasn't in my head. The mask I held in the evidence locker was nothing more than a rough old wood. No voices or visions, only an eerie quiet left in the wake of anticipation. Of course, I held on to it. The case was only getting started, and Rena's obsession with it couldn't be an accident. It still had a part to play. So, we were already in enough shit. The mask in my hands, I quickly got out of the station and jumped on the first train back to Shinjuku. Back to the alley where the whole mess had started. Something had told me there was more to find in that sewer. The mask itself could wait until later. As the train made its way there, images and thoughts from that night engulfed me. I started to feel queasy. When my stop approached, the pit in my gut changed from fear to something else. I realized I had had enough of other people telling me what to feel or how to act. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that the only one who could give me any sense of... fuck. I'm stumbling over my words too much, but I'm sure you guys got the chance to read it. And here we are back in Shinjuku. So at about this point, I figured out it was a good enough spot to end the video. So I will too. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.